This is No Agenda.
Global warming problem we're having, people.
Exactly
what it is. In the morning to you, John, and I from the connection, I can tell. Also from your general attitude, I can tell you're back.
My general attitude.
You're back.
My general attitude is always mediocre.
Eric the Shill in our private back channel says, "Hey, JCD is feisty this morning. He's charged up. Like, what did you do to him?"
Nothing. It's a long story, but he wanted to make some changes I wasn't 100% going for.
Oh, yeah. So when did you get back? And we know that you were stuck in Gitmo Nation Castanets without a passport. And I got so many emails from people saying, we're really worried about John because, has no identification. They could drug him. He could be wandering around dazed and confused.
You suggested that.
Well, and people caught on to it. They're like, you should get some identifying tattoos and stuff so we can prove that it's you. You were there without your toenail clippers and your pen clip. I mean, we were generally concerned for you.
Yeah, well, I was in good hands. I had the locals looking out for me.
Yeah, local No Agenda producers.
Yeah.
That's the beautiful thing.
We went out and had a few tapas, roamed around some parts of the town I didn't get to see before, and it was good.
Ooh. So when did you get back?
I got back last night around 8 p.m.
So you did indeed have to miss 2 flights to get back. Oh,
yeah, I came back on Wednesday. Yeah, I spent an extra day there, and actually 2 extra days, and I ended up going out to Segovia, looking at the couple of other antique towns. I went to a town called Toledo, which I mentioned, and but they keep pronouncing it Toledo.
Excuse me.
Anyway, I have some thoughts about Spain. I tell you this.
Yeah, they're pretty good at soccer, but economy, not so.
They got some nice new buildings, though. And by the way, everybody in Spain, at least all the guys I was talking to that are Spanish, none of them argue with the point that that the way I see the whole situation is that they soak the EU.
Yeah, or they
build up their infrastructure, which is what Portugal also did.
Yeah, and
the place is beautiful. It's clean, and and everything. All the new roads are in, and everything like that. And they know they soak the EU.
Yeah,
and they all say, the French and the Germans can afford it. So,
screw them.
Besides that, they can't get work anywhere. There's nothing to do.
And there's lots of empty building projects everywhere, right? Where there's just lots of concrete.
Actually, no. Most of those things are finished. They actually got through.
Oh, really? They soaked the EU that much they could even finish them?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they're still finishing up. I mean, it's like they haven't been cut off yet. And by the way, it's March 30th that they're going to have the big protest.
A lot of people... See, this is why people were so worried. John thinks there's going to be a 30th day in February. Oh, my God, we've got to save him. Get some No Agenda producers. Get the Knights of the No Agenda Roundtable to him quick. So, anyway... in the morning to all the ships at sea, boots on the ground, wings in the skies, foots in the oceans, checks in the mails, bakers in the kitchens, dung in the pits, astronauts manning the moon and Mars base stations, anybody napping for humanity, hams on the air, human resources throwing their boots everywhere, and their shoes, of course, and everyone in the chat room at No Agenda stream.com, noagendachat.net, and to our producers on our show notes production system. Everyone's been doing a lot of work, John, and we're all very charged up and ready to get going the way our government loves us.